Now we are going to do exercise 6.3 question 1, find a sum, that is 35 minus 20 in the bracket. So it is additive inverse of, that means additive inverse of nothing but you have to write 35 as it is, this minus sign it becomes plus, and the value of value inside the bracket, that is additive inverse of 20, you have to write. You have to add together with this particular number in the bracket, additive inverse of, that means this is a positive integer, so this become what, negative integer. So this is plus 20, this becomes what, minus 20, that is called as additive inverse. So this minus sign becomes positive sign. Then after that, as it is the normal addition, so 35 plus 20 becomes minus 20 because of additive inverse of, that means the plus is become minus, this is called as additive inverse, and minus become plus, this is called as the additive inverse. Okay, so 35 plus minus 20 I have written because question is plus 20. Then 35, the first number. So according to the second value is, this is a positive integer, first number is a positive integer, second number is a negative integer. According to the what, second value is a negative integer. According to the negative integer, you have to what, split the first integer. First integer is 35. So similar to the second integer, you have to split the first integer. Then only you can easily cancel the number. You can simplify and get the answer easily. So minus 20 is the second integer. This is a second negative integer value. So 35 is a positive integer. This is the first value. So this 35 it becomes 15 plus 20, then plus, then what you are going to do? What? Minus 20. Why you are doing plus mean? Because it is also addition. So that is what you are using positive sign. So after that you have to remove the brackets. Then 15 you have to write as it is. Then plus into plus you have to write plus 20, and plus into minus you must write minus 20. Then plus 20 and minus 20 you have to cancel it. Because same numbers, different sign, you have to cancel it, then you can get 0. You have to what, bring down the 15 as it is, then you must add together 15 plus 0. So any number add with 0, you can get the same number, that is what, 15 is the right answer for the question. I hope you understand. I will explain only in this particular place because minus 35 positive integer minus within the bracket 20 is also a positive integer. So what you are going to do, but here 35 and this minus become positive, and this inside the bracket this plus 20 you have to write additive inverse of 20, means you have to change this positive integer becomes negative integer. That is the only change in the sum, nothing else. Okay, otherwise you can choose one more method. So it is little confused, means I will tell you one more thing. 35 minus, that is, this is a plus 20, the positive integer, that is what it didn't mention there, that is what they didn't mention the sign. So this is, if you have the positive number, positive integer, they will not mention the sign. Okay, you have to consider as a positive integer. So 35 as it is you have to write, minus, here it is a positive integer, so minus into plus, for your understanding I put plus. So in such case they didn't give any sign, means you have to consider as a positive integer. So minus into plus, you know that minus, you have to write minus 20, minus into plus minus, you have to write the number as it is, so minus 20. So 35 and minus 20, 35 is a positive integer and 20 is, it is a negative integer. So you have to subtract from the bigger number. So 35 minus 20, you know that 35 minus 20, that is 5 minus 0, 5, 3 minus 2, 1, or 3 minus 2, 1. So answer is 15. So you have to put the positive integer, that is 15 is a positive integer. So that is what I didn't put the sign. So answer is 15. This is also you can do. Okay, but this is the exact method in the book. Okay. The second sum, 72. You have to write 72 as it is. Then minus. Okay. Then you have to write additive inverse of 90. Within the bracket you have to write. So here what you are going to do, so this minus become, I have told you it's plus, so 72 then plus, this additive inverse of 90 in the bracket, it becomes minus, that is minus sign you have to change it as positive, Then within the bracket, the positive integer becomes negative, that is minus, that is what the change. Okay, so then 72, okay, this number, the first integer is positive integer 72, and second integer you change as a negative integer, that is minus 90. So according to the what, second negative integer value, you have to split this number, you have to split this number. So that is what you're going to do it. What you're going to do, this is 72 and this is what, minus 90. So you do one thing, you have to take this number, this 72, you have to write as it is. The negative integer now I'm going to split, mean how I'm going to split. So first I write minus 72, then plus, what is this, minus, that is 80, okay, minus 18. So minus 72 minus 18, you just check it, 8 plus 2 10 and 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 1 90. I'll repeat once again, 72 minus what, 90, 90 is a positive integer, so you have to subtract, okay. So 72 you have to write as it is, this negative sign become positive, then within the bracket what is the number is given, positive integer 90. So additive inverse of 90 is nothing but you have to change this 90, positive integer 90, it becomes as negative, that is minus 90. Then after that 72 plus, I have taken the first integer, what is this, positive integer 72 plus, then this second value is minus 90. So minus 90 I am going to split according to the first positive integer, that is 72. So minus 90 I am going to split minus 72 plus minus 18. So 72 and 18 if you add you can get minus 90. Okay, so then after that what I am going to do, 72 I write as it is. So here I am going to what, multiply. Okay, I am going to multiply. I just remove the brackets first and plus into minus, what, minus, then I have to write the number, then plus into minus again, what, minus 18. Okay, so plus and minus, that is, this is a positive integer and this is a negative integer, but both numbers are similar, so I have to put 0. I cancel both, then I have written minus 18. I bring down this and 0 minus 18, I can get minus 18. So I've told you, if you add with 0, if you add 0 with any number, you can get the same number. So here I'm subtracting 0 with any number, I can get the same number, that is minus 18. So minus 18 is the right answer for the question. Or else I'll repeat one more method. 72 minus here 90 is a positive, there is no sign, means you have to consider as a positive integer. So 72 you have to write as it is, minus into plus you can get minus 90. You have to subtract in the bigger number because both signs are different. This is a positive integer, this is a negative integer. So you have to consider, first you have to consider only the numbers, not the signs. You have to consider you have to consider only the number, means which is a bigger number. 90 is a bigger number. I've told you you're not supposed to see sign. So 90 minus 72, you know that answer is 90 is going to subtract with 72. So 10 minus 2, 8. So here 8 becomes 1. 8 minus 7, 1. The answer is 18. Then you have to write the bigger number. You have to put the bigger number sign. You have to insert the bigger number sign. The answer is minus 18. So this is also one method. So which one is convenient for you? You can take any one of this method. You can choose any one of this method. I hope you understand the concept very clearly.